tell me how many apples you see right there on that blue paper? Bridget?
3.
You see 3 apples. So now I'm going to take an apple and slice it. Out of those 3 apples, we're going to use the handy dandy Farberware. And by the way, everyone in the audience is going home with one of these.
Woo!
And a new car. Okay, so now this Farberware breaks this off into different sections, but I need a helper from our studio audience to come up and count the sections without touching them. Okay, right here, ma'am, come on up. We have taken the 1 apple and we have it into fractions now. Can you tell me how many different parts we have around the edges?
8.
8. Okay, so the 1 apple now is broken into 8s, right? So who would like to eat one of these apples? Okay, right here, young man, come on up. Do you have gum in your mouth? Okay, here you go. So what part of the apple is gone? And I'm going to need to borrow someone's marker board, please. Thank you.
Charles got it.
Okay. So of the apple I sliced, we found out that there were 8 parts. So we are going to make a fraction, and 8 is going to be our denominator. Okay? But this young man just ate 1 part of that. So what do I have left on the plate here, Wyatt?
7.
Yes, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 left. What do I have left of my 3 apples that I started with? I started with 3 apples. What do I have left now? Billy?
Is it 2 and 7/8?
2 whole and 7/8 is what I have left of the apples I started with. Okay? Now, who else would like to eat an apple? Daniel, come on up. Okay, so now this number is going to change. What's it going to change to? Cooper?
6.
6/8. Later we'll learn how to reduce fractions, but for now, 6/8. So what if we eat another one? You right here. You just take one you're going to eat. Okay, so now we're down to 5/8. And 1 more. Right here. Okay, so now what do we have here?
Oh, Abby's
1,
hungry.
2 and what?
4.
And 4/8, which is the same thing as 2 and half of 8 is what? 4. So it's like 2 1/2, right? It's 2 1/2 right there. Okay, that's something we're going to do later in math this year, is to learn about fractions and learn about whole numbers and fractions. So this represents a whole number. It's a whole apple, okay? It's the 2 right here. And this represents fractions when you take something that's whole and break it into parts. Those are your fractions. It's the same thing like with decimals and whole numbers. These are like your whole numbers, and these are like the decimal side. It's not a whole apple, is it? Okay?